Hello everyone, this is Shilpa Sharma, lecturer, Human Resource Department, Cimage College, Patna. This video is going to be the first video in the entire series of organizational behavior videos that I'll be coming up with later in future. This is going to be the introduction of organizational behavior as a subject. What is organizational behavior? If you see this word carefully, if you see the name of this subject carefully, you see that this word can be divided into two different parts to understand its meaning. One is organization and the other one is behavior. What is organization? It is, in simple terms, if we describe it just to make anyone understand, we see that organization is when two or more people come together and work for a common objective or a common goal. And whose behavior are we talking about here? We are talking about human behavior in the organization or at the workplace. Human behavior both in terms of his behavior in group and his behavior individually otherwise. Now, why is this group behavior important? See, the group behavior is important because you know that these days the organization is coming up with the concept of working in teams or groups. And evidently, a team can only be as good as every single person in the group is. That is why the study of human behavior in group, how group works, how group forms. There are organizations which deliberately facilitate formation of group for a certain purpose. These all things we deal further in organizational behavior. And why is the individual behavior important? Individual behavior is important because there are so many people working in the organization and every individual is different from other. In terms of his perception, in terms of his learning capability, in terms of his personality types, in terms of his or her attitude, in terms of what are the needs. There could be completely different need that would motivate two different person. For some, money could be the motivator, while for others, it could be the sense of power, it could be the sense of achievement, it could be some other thing. Since no two employees are same in the organization, we cannot use a standard policy or a standard protocol to manage or mind people at workplace. And this study, if done properly, helps to improve the overall efficiency or overall effectiveness of the organization. There is difference between these two words also. Talking about minute details between effectiveness and efficiency, we see that effective is something when you do the right thing, when you make the right decision, what is best out of several different alternatives available to you. And efficiency is when you have taken that decision, how that decision can be implemented in the best possible manner that it come out as the most right way or the most correct way of implementing that decision. Organization behavior is also an interdisciplinary subject, which means that it has drawn heavily from other disciplines also. For example, OB or organizational behavior is composed of the thoughts, the practices of psychology, sociology, anthropology. Everything combines together to help study human behavior at workplace. There are various elements of organizational behavior also, and there are different models of organizational behavior because it is so evident that as a matter of fact, not all organizations can have a standard behavior for its people. It also depends upon the philosophy of the management, the amount of economic resources available to an organization, according to which it takes decision and decides which model is best suited for their organization, and also according to what principles and practices you believe in is the most right to implement a kind of behavior in the organization. I will come up with various elements of organizational behavior, which means the key aspects of OB, in my next video. Thank you so much.